Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, my name's Sean. I'm a part-time reseller in North Texas, and I'm here to show you how I make money selling things online. Today's sourcing day. It's Thursday. I like to get out there and find some items for the store. This is what I got. First item up, it's a pair of Converse. This is a gray pair. They're in pretty good condition. They wanted $2.15 at a thrift store, and I was glad to pay that. Converse typically sell for me between 25 and 30 bucks, just depending on the condition. It's easy to ship, easy to sell. Next item, we got a pair of Keens. These are a really good brand if you've never heard of Keen. It's a women's pair, size 8.5. I didn't even look up comps on these. I paid $4.99. I typically don't want to pay more than $5 on any single one item. And with free shipping turned on, I accept offers of at least $25 or more. And I always make money. Next up, we got a pair of Skechers. This is a white pair, relaxed fit. It's definitely going to need to be cleaned, but I use magic erasers on white, so magic eraser will clean just about anything. A lot of people clean it with baseball bats. That's where I first heard about it. A little kid did a video, and it was excellent, and it cleans up scuffs on white shoes especially, but it'll clean up bats, pretty much anything. You got to be careful though, because some rubber is too coarse, and it'll tear up the magic eraser real quick, and you'll be burning through those if you're not careful with them. More shoes. I got another pair of Converse. These are a bit bigger, and they're a plaid brand, a plaid style. I've never seen these before. I decided to pick them up. I paid $5 for these. They'll probably. I saw comps for I think it was 29 to 35. I'll put them up on the screen. Next up, we got a pair of Vans. There were a lot of Vans listed. These are in really good condition. I'll have to clean them a little bit, but it seemed like there was a lot listed, but there's also a lot sold, and it's a cool black pair, and the size is really good. It's a size 12 men's. Had it been a smaller size, I might have passed on them, but sometimes with brands that I don't buy very often, I'll take a chance on it and just see how it does. And worst case scenarios, I just drop the price and try to make a $5 profit, but hopefully with those I'll make about 8 to 12 bucks. Next up, a better pair right here. This is a Reebok ZigTech. Now, I've never bought this style, or I really don't buy Reeboks too often. I always kind of saw Reebok as inferior to Nike and Adidas. Seems like they really control the market. However, these were comping out, I think, between 40 and 60. I'll put them up on the screen. Pretty interested. They're a huge size, so shipping I won't be able to fit it in a flat rate. They're only a size 11, but they're so bulky with the soles that I'll probably have to just ship it, priority in a shoebox and kind of go with that. Next up, this also is probably competing with those Reeboks. This is a pair of Skechers Shape Ups. It's a women's pair. It's smaller. It's a size 6.5. But this is the Z-Lace, and I saw that, it's like hook and loop, but these were actually comping out way higher than all the other shape-ups I've sold, which I did sell 2 this week, which you'll see in the next What Sold video. I'm working on that right now. This one was comping out at 40 to 50 bucks, pretty consistent, so I'm really excited that I got these. And for these, I paid $4.32, so like I said, all the items I got today, I spent a max of $5.40 after tax. And that's kind of where I like to live, because my average sale price is between $25 and $35, and it's been working for me. It doesn't tie up too much of my capital, and it seems to be pretty consistent, especially in the shoe game. I got a pair of DC shoes. Now these are slip-ons. I guess it's Rob Dyrdek's brand. I actually didn't know that. Someone at work told me that. I've sold one pair of these slip-ons before. I think they sold for 30 bucks. I'm not too sure. This is a size 12. I don't know if I'll be able to fit it in a flat rate envelope. I don't think I will. But sometimes the legal size envelope, I have one down here. This is, I can sometimes fit shoes in these. People have different opinions on putting shoes inside them, because it stretches them out to make an ugly box. I'll show you in some of my videos coming up. But these are 15 inches by 9.5 inches, and you can typically fit a men's size 11 in them. You just squish down the bottoms, and it kind of looks like this. So you would fit the shoe in, like so. See, So these are actually a prime example. I didn't really have this one planned out, but this is that Vans pair. But I would just put it in like this and just squeeze it down. You can kind of fold it over like so. Let's get it all in here. Let's get this tape. So essentially, you're left with this, and some postal services, the postal workers, they'll complain about it. I kind of got in a bit of a argument with this gentleman because it says if it fits, it ships on the box, and this clearly fits. Now, he kind of had an issue. I guess another postal worker said it's kind of at their discretion whether or not they consider that abusing the privileges. Let's just say this was going to California, it could easily cost $13 to $16, and if I would ship it in a shoebox. But with this, it'll ship for $7.23. So drop a comment on your opinions of how you ship items. I think it fits, you know, and it's taped and secured, and I've never gotten negative feedback for how it's delivered. You know, the customer just wants it, and I don't know. You be the judge of that one. And speaking of comments, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. If you like this kind of content, I'm going to be pumping videos out more often. Pretty much sourcing what sold and maybe some questions for you guys because I need a lot of feedback on these, how I'm doing the videos and also my eBay business in general. Let's see, I got a pair of Cinch jeans. Cinch is a great brand here in North Texas. Seems like a lot of them are around. This is a size 42-34, so that's excellent. It's a size that it's harder to get, and you know you can charge a little more for it too. Alright, last up, I've got a RCA VCR. Now I paid $4.32 for this VCR. If you don't know, VCRs are pretty hot sellers. You do want to test them and make sure that the power button, the eject is the main thing, and then you got to fast forward, rewind, play, stop, all that good stuff. VCRs are pretty fast sellers. If I wanted to list that for $39.99 and ship it, I'd probably make about $10, and it would sell probably instantly. I'm going to go a little higher on that one, probably $49.99 or even $59.99. I'll put the comps on the screen above. But I like VCRs. You know, I've been burnt by them before. Some people will get them and say that they're having issues and they'll want to return it. But for the most part, I've made much more money on VCRs, taking the risk. And it does take a little bit of time to pack, but if you have a box that's pretty close, you can use a box resizer. Got mine up here. Let's see. No, I lied to you. Anyway, I don't have it near me, but a box resizer, I'll put a picture of it in this cutaway. It's essentially just a tool that you can use to adjust, and it'll create perforated lines, and then you can cut it with a box cutter, and it lets you fold, or you could just fold them down to size. It takes a little bit of time to box up odd-shaped items. However, if your time is worth the money that you're going to make whenever you do it, then it's worth it. Whenever, you know, I've heard some resellers, they get to the point where it's not even worth making the $20 to $30 by spending 15 to 20 minutes boxing an item. But for me right now, I can definitely spend the time to do that. It's not a big deal, and I enjoy any kind of sale over $20 is usually a pretty good one for me. Okay, next up, I got a question for you guys. You can probably see in the background right here, I have a lot of shoes. So shoes are one of my main items, and I'm having a bit of a storage issue. So I have 2 racks here, and along with this rack, I have a smaller one here. And in addition to that, my other storage is these bins. I have, 12 bins. And then I got the rack, which is really nice, and I don't think I can fit any up there, but I just put other odd-shaped items. I guess my main question and main problem right now is I don't know how much more I can grow with all that. It's one of those things where, like, I'm at about 250 items. I think I have 215-ish on the store right now, but I don't really know how to expand from here. This is a 10 by 13 room, and we consider it the eBay office, but when my wife and I start expanding our family, we're probably going to lose the room. I'm probably going to have to go into the garage to create a new storage system. I just need to know from you guys out there, do you think shoe racks are a good idea, or do you think I should just create like a bigger bin system and and go with that. The good thing about the shoe rack is I can quickly look and identify where the shoes are at, and I don't have to worry about digging through bins. And then with the bins, hang on. So I didn't mean to interrupt that video, but I just got a ThinkPad in the mail, and I've been waiting for this thing. I crashed my old laptop whenever I started doing YouTube. I ended up doing a file transfer and messed something up, and I ended up having to just salvage my hard drive from the old laptop to my terabyte external hard drive. So I went ahead and ordered the ThinkPad because, you know, I'm tech savvy, but I'm not really great at recovering old laptops and all that. And the laptop was old anyway, so it was time to upgrade. Hopefully I can start doing videos on that with the webcam. If not, I'll just stick with the iPad 2 that I'm using right now, which the iPad 2 is great for videos if you're interested in doing that kind of thing. I think videos are definitely the future media. It'll probably get even crazier in the next 20 to 30 years, but I think creating content's a great thing. If you guys aren't into doing it, it's a little scary at first. Trust me, you can tell from my first videos. However, I think it's a great thing to keep, and it's like a library of your life, like you're documenting it essentially, and it'll hopefully stay on YouTube free of charge for a long time. But I think it'll be great for like my kids to look back at this and laugh for sure and be like, oh my gosh, Dad used to do this crazy stuff. Anyway, if you like this kind of content, like, subscribe, drop a comment about my storage situation, any advice on what I'm doing if you think it's wrong, if you want to see something different. I got a couple other videos coming up this week, so stay tuned. Bye.